For us, they've been very motivated. We have 6 seniors, and when they were younger, the goal was always to win multiple championships. And the first couple of times for them were pretty rough, and so they this year didn't want to just go away with one. They really wanted to work to try to get 2 of them and leave that legacy. And so they've been pretty focused on that. And the younger ones, just going right along with them and trying to win as much as they can as well.
What do you feel like the strength of this particular team is?
I would probably say just the depth and the balance that we have, especially for our classification, is not like most. I mean, most 1A teams have one main hitter and they go to them a lot. And, yes, at times we go to Kinsley maybe more than others, but really we're pretty balanced as far as a 1A team for sure.
Oh, they're just loaded. They're definitely balanced. I mean, I would say they would be the favorite to win 2A right now too, and could probably even compete with the 3A level. So, I mean, just really good defensively. Middles are both legit, really good players. Kinsley on the outside is obviously the MVP. But they're just really balanced, really good. Tough to find somebody to pick on and serve receive, and just all around just really good volleyball team. Like the A's don't matter, like they're just really good.
Jeff, you guys have such a standard at setter. I mean, with some girls that really did it at a high level. Is kind of Blair living up to that standard?
Oh, for sure. She's changed everything for us. Being able to play fast, and like Lauren said, the ball comes out of her hand so quick. And she's really good going against the flow and just getting our hitters one-on-ones. And we're just getting better and better at terminating those one-on-ones when we get them. When there's one blocker up there, we just got to win. And a bunch of times in the regional final, we were getting swings with nobody up because she completely fooled everybody on the other side. So it was really good because our hitters have been coming along, and so it's been good for us.
I think probably, to me, just Crawford's known for winning, and I think last year just not accomplishing what they are used to. I think you can just see the hunger in their eyes and the fight and the wanting to get back to where they were, and you can just see them fighting and learning and continuing to get better and better over the season to accomplish those things. And so they've got an amazing setter. I think that makes a huge difference in what they do. You can't tell where she's going till it's going. And so that's a huge asset for them. And I think, they've got some good senior leadership as well. And so I think that's what I see from them.
We've had to battle all year long and just getting better and better. And, we've had few little injuries along the way that we've had to deal with, and our 2 days were hard on purpose. Just wanted them to have to go through something really hard together, and I just think you do see a fight and a desire to get back, and now that we're back to try and do everything we can to just play one more day, and then if you get to that final, then just do everything you can again to make those plays. But I mean, just in a regional final, it's such a quick turnaround. Like you don't have to deal with it in some of the other sports like you do in volleyball and basketball, but it's just you play one day, you turn around, you play the next day, and you don't have 2 or 3 practices to get ready, or you don't have even like just recovery. Just if you play a hard match the night before, to turn around and get ready the next day is just hard. So at some point, you just got to go make plays. You got to be a volleyball player, be an athlete, and just go make a play. And I thought our kids did a great job of that Saturday. We play in a lot of big venues on purpose, but it's just there's nothing as big as that venue. So just to get them comfortable. And then, our whole theme for the whole year has been that love casts out fear, and just want them to play for the love of God, the love of each other, the love of, just the love of the sport. and not give in to the fear of, what if I mess up or what if I fail or any of that stuff. And so I think they're really starting to grasp a hold of that and really kind of understanding what that means and feel what that means in a different way. And so I hope that just carries us forward.
Staying focused, and just like he said, in the moment, yes, the moment's kind of a little bit different situation for us than it is for him, but you can't think about, well, we could win a state championship or people expect us to. You've got to play 1 point at a time, and you still have to beat the team on the other side of the floor. And so just really focusing on that and being prepared for what those teams are going to do on the other side, because we haven't played any of these teams, and so there's a lot still to be done and focused on as well for us, just in a little bit different situation. Our junior high kids, I mean, we had a meeting with them when we started the year, and talked, asked them, what their expectations were going forward. And naturally, almost all of them put, I want to play at state one day. And, then we talked about the things that, this group has done, not just now when they're in high school, but what they did in junior high and things to get to this point. And so, yes, definitely the expectation is that, all the way, whether they're in high school or junior high or younger, that's what they all see the goal to be.
I just think it makes them excited about it at an early age. They get to go watch, their heroes, kids that may babysit them, or kids that, just come around the house, or that they see at the pep rallies or whatever. And then it makes them want to go to a clinic in the summer, or, go play a little bit when they're younger, or, even just come to camp in the summer. And just, that expectation, it's just different once a kid believes that, hey, this is really something that I can do. Like, this is, if I put in the work, I can actually accomplish this, and we can win a state championship. And I think, that's why you've seen the success, that you've seen in Crawford over the last few years, is kids know, volleyball, softball, those things that, we've won, we've been successful, and they know, well, this is what it took to do that. And so they just keep putting in the work to be successful in that. And then all the other sports are successful too. And so just, it's very rare that somebody around here wouldn't make the playoffs. Jason in cross country has had a runner at the state meet the last 20 years in a row. And so, I mean, just it's just kind of a standard of excellence around here. And so it's kind of cool to be a part of it. As friends and people that play against each other, we talk all the time. And when they didn't get it, and maybe especially that year that they should have, and just kind of things didn't go their way, like, you just hurt for your friends like you would, your family or anybody else. And so then last year, when they did it, and then I knew, especially like Kinsley being a freshman, how cool that was, for them to get to do that together. I just thought that was really neat. And so just to see, like, all the hard work that she's put in, and then her team has put in, I've been watching them since they were playing 10U, like when we were back in district together. And so just to see it all come to fruition with the loaded group that she has now is just, really awesome for her. So
yeah. And Lauren, obviously you guys are in a different classification. I'm sure you'll be rooting for Crawford in that 2A state tournament, right?
Yes. I remember, years before, teams we had at state, and then there was years even we weren't at state, and I was right there cheering them on. And I've got to know a lot of his kids, former kids, parents. We became friends and talk, and just actually the last few matches I've been texting parents from Crawford, and how are they doing? Just trying to make sure. So yes, I'm always rooting for them. And I love Jeff, and he's helped me tremendously over the years. He's taught me things, he's helped me out. And so, yes, always rooting for Crawford for sure.
Nice.
When we're playing.
Very cool. Very cool.